Steve Bloom's name is pronounced Steve Bloom, with the M sounding like the M in cum. Would you like to try that again, AI overview? Let me search this a second time.
Now what?
The name Steve Bloom is pronounced as Steve Bloom, with the O in Bloom sounding like the O in moon.
Nice job, mates. We're safe now, thanks to you.
That's Steve Bloom doing an Australian accent.
Help don't come soon. We're gonna have to head to town.
What do we have here?
Don't talk over Steve Bloom, how dare you?
Give me 1 second.
Nectar of Life. Ooh. Oh, you're looking at all the different missions.
Yeah.
To kill time. Ha 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 ha. Had to read the legal bullshit. I know. Twitch updated their terms of service. I didn't understand it, but I accepted it. I now owe them children.
What? I owe them children. What?
I've sold my firstborn child to them by accepting the terms of service.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
Talk to Sinamoi.
Talk to Cinnamon. We're talking to
I
Cinnamon.
know what we would have done without you, mate. Got a moment to talk.
Okay. Money, thank you.
I got the radio going, but I'm not hearing anything. Either this guy is farther away than I thought, or Monsoon's messing with the transmission. This may take a while, but don't worry. I have something for you to do in the meantime.
Tell us, is it cake?
Running very low on food and water. Think you can find some?
We're running low on food and water too, because we kept giving it all to that lady who kept going, hooty, hooty.
Okay then, don't bother with the hotel.
The
Power
hotel.
out, it's way too dangerous in there. Check the bars by the swimming pool.
Baz.
By the swimming pool.
Park the car in the yard.
Nothing at all. Okay. In the meantime, I'll keep trying to reach this guy.
3 cans of food. Oh, I have it.
3 cans of food.
Bloody hell,
Well,
that one
Is this guy a Radiant Quest 2?
find more.
It's
Okay.
not enough. Bring me more.
You have a baseball bat going through you.
You've
Ah!
got to have more water.
Let me see. Remember that one in exchange for that one.
The lady at the pharmacy asked for your firstborn and your paycheck, then laughed. Is that flirting? Ha ha ha.
Stations in the area, right? One by the lighthouse. And
You
one
just
by
got
the
proposed to.
There might be some food and drinks there. I need you to go and bring everything you can find.
Gotcha.
Yes.
You might need a car to get it all back. Look for one at the station.
Hello, Echo the Brainless. Hello, Half-Dead. Hello, A Spartan. Hello, Aven.
Peter is whimpering for my attention. Hello, Peter.
He's so cute.
I pet you with foot. I know that won't be good enough and you'll get upset about it, but I'm doing it. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hello,
Swindler Terrence,
hello.
welcome, welcome.
Welcome, everyone, to the stream.
And the Angel of Order and Chaos. Welcome.
Welcome. My goodness.
Nice. Very nice.
We're gonna get some juice boxes for everybody.
Get some juice boxes and pineapple pizza. He'll love it.
Ew, not pineapple pizza, no.
If you don't like it, you can pick the pineapples off. God, Sinamoi, you're so picky.
Who are you calling Sinamoi? It's cinnamon.
Sinamoi.
It's cinnamon to you.
Help! Help! I can't drive a manual. Jeez. Welcome, Delta. Thank you for the raid. You were playing Fortnite. Hope you had a good time. Oh, no! That guy's never going to play Fortnite now. And neither will you because you got shattered glass in your hands.
This is what you
Okay,
get
that feels
for
intentional.
flossing. This is what you get for flossing in Fortnite.
That felt maliciously intentioned. Welcome, everyone. Stop! They went flying. Oh, no.
Why are you telling me to stop? There's
Ed, look out for that tree! No! Hey, look, gas is actually not that bad.
Oh yeah, look at that. It's normal prices. Hello, Chris Hall. Hello, Chris is my name.
Ah, multiple Chris's here. Welcome, Chris's and Steve's. You say realistically, pineapple works well on pizza because the sweetness counters the saltiness. It's different strokes for different folks.
I mean, if you mean by saltiness, you mean ham, then yes.
However much salt you put on it, yes. Some people like it. I'm not a fan of a whole lot of toppings. It's either pepperoni or cheese for me. Maybe like bacon, possibly. Hey, do you mind? I was eating that. You're going to be a pizza slut worker, are you? Oh. Slut me some pizza. Slut it up. I hope you're having a good time with that, Delta. I hope you had a fun time playing Fortnite. Your cat has pinned your cinder block of a cat has pinned you by the chest immediately after getting home and flopping on the bed.
And you get another 10 points for every pedestrian
I had
you
a lot
get.
of fun with this old game. Shame it got panned pretty hard.
Yeah.
I'm happy you're enjoying the time of your cat. Yeah. It's a shame that the series isn't as well beloved as you might want. You seem to enjoy a lot of it.
Beloved by me.
Yeah.
I played it many times.
It's just gonna be that diamond in the rough that nobody will know about, and they'll be like, I'm gonna play 30 bad games this week, and then they get to this one, they're like, why is this one considered bad? It's not bad at all.
Hello, Long Wolf.
Hello.
Bam. Here we go, we're driving.
Thank you for the
Here
sub,
we go, we're
Sergeant
driving.
Buns, SG Bun. Happy to have you here.
Yeah.
And it's 25 months, oh my goodness, thank you. I didn't realize it was over 2 years of sub, thank you. Angel of Order and Chaos says, how about anchovies? I mean, to each their own. Some people like to counteract the saltiness with the sweetness of pineapple. Some like to add on to the saltiness with more salty fish.
Yeah.
I know Anne's not a fan.
Yeah. Here's the thing with me. Oh, hang on. Gotta save this pedestrian. By
By murdering 4 people, they're just smeared against that chain link fence. Oh, you missed one.
I missed a few. Yes.
It's drink time. Thank you, Spartan.
But yeah, the anchovies just reminds me of like my grocery store job.
Ah, yes.
Because there was one time when like they had a bunch of sardines and stuff like that on the shelves, and well, it leaked all over, and it was like the worst smell ever.
Oh, yeah. Lady Anne and Mike are doing well. Also, JoJo and PDR as well. Of course, JoJo's taken up position on Anne's lap, and I believe Anne has indeed played Dead Island 2 to answer your question, yes.
See if I could get to the airport.
She's a big fan of Dead Island 2.
Figured I'd be
Poke!
Harlan.
some wheels, but damn, something's wrong with the engine because I didn't get very fucking far. Knew I had to get inside somewhere fast and came up on this place, but phew, it's locked up tighter than a nun's asshole.
Don't say that.
Could you see if there's another way in?
Hello, Big Boy Crispy. Hello, Bird
I'm
Scout.
Sure there's all kind of crap we might find useful in there.
Would I eat iguana? I suppose in a survival situation I would, sure.
I'll wait here by the front. Watch yourselves.
Hello, Bird Scout. Welcome.
Sure don't smell too pretty.
I probably...
Doesn't smell as pretty. Smells like an unsealed butthole.
Please don't.
What is
please,
it with this guy and holy women's
please,
buttholes?
Honey, please don't make it more wordy.
I'm breaking into your backyard, hey!
There we go.
Happy to have you here, Crispy.
Yeah, welcome.
I'm sorry that you're having problems with your doctor, Spartan. Keeps dismissing your concerns with mental health. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That's
it's
rough.
always a shame when they never take you seriously.
Yeah, I'm sorry that they do that. I know they've done
It's
that with me
obnoxious.
every now and again, so...
I hear it's particularly bad for... I hear there's a lot of discrimination against female patients because a lot of doctors will just not take their... There's scientific research that backs this up. The doctors are less likely to take their medical concerns seriously. Yeah, you gotta be really insistent.
Hello.
Oh no!
Might have to throw another one. Might.
I'm only kind of on... Just standing there. I'm all about that thug life. Oh, and thug death. Oh, dramatic death. That's super dramatic.
Now that's a Fortnite move.
The guy just flossed on his way down.
Alright.
You believe the amount of fun you were having in Fortnite is the amount of fun Zach can find in a mint condition Stoner 63. I have no idea if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'll assume it's a good thing. You're having a fun time.
Yeah, as long as you're having fun, that's what counts.
I have no idea what a Stoner 63 is. Is that a gun? I have no idea.
Sounds like a gun. Hello.
Ooh, I wonder.
Ooh!
You? I guess it wasn't the dead I smelled, but just the damp and mildew.
You say you stink? Oh, he's rude.
Can you help out?
Stank.
Kodak says this is one of your favorite games of all time. Play the whole thing, please!
I absolutely will.
We'll make our way through it, absolutely. I'm not sure we'll be able to get to it before you're done. Before you head out on
Hey,
your
I was
vacation.
trying to get the bat. I didn't want to talk to you.
I was on my way to the airport.
I was talking about Harlan, not you, honey.
So for now, the shack will have to do. I got food, I got water, but the only electricity comes from a gas-powered generator. I need more gas, and otherwise I'm gonna be sitting my ass in the dark. Eventually the situation will settle, but until then, you think you could help me out?
Sure.
Now down the hill is a gas station. You bring me 2 cans of gas, and I'll pay you for it.
Alrighty.
Angel
Give me
of Order and Chaos says, love Dead Island 2. However, I definitely prefer the vibe and how the zombies function. It feels a lot darker and definitely much more fucked up. And of course, it feels much more realistic in a way.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm assuming you're talking about this game. Yeah, watching them fly around and ragdoll and fly through the screen. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Right. Oh yeah, this game's a lot of fun. I have a blast and a half with this game.
The Stoner 63 is the great-great-grandfather of the M16. Oh, okay. The M16 has a lot of history that I don't know of. I learned about the XM177 a bit more because Zach gun ranted at me.
He gun ranted at you.
He gun ranted at me.
I like how that's worded. He gun ranted.
Bipkin Live says Zach gave me gun autism.
Oh god.
Oh no, it's contagious. Ah. They're adding Negan from the Walking Dead comic to Fortnite.
I am not surprised.
I wonder. Yeah, I wonder if Lee and somewhat grown-up Clementine are also playable characters. There's so many characters in that game. It's crazy. I'd like to play that game and play with Futurama characters, but like I'd have to spend like $20 on them, and also I don't know if I'd even like Fortnite, so I'm.
Understood.
I don't know.
What's in here?
Something we don't need, apparently.
Blood. Just a shot in the dark here. Eternal Tanuki, you finished MEPS and enlisted in the army today. Wish you luck. I wish you luck. And hello, Polish not Polish. Welcome, welcome. Happy to have you here. Oh. Welcome, Tactical Bacon Patches. Hey, if we don't say welcome to y'all, it's because
it's because I'm distracted.
it's because Anna's really engrossed in the game, and also I'm just terrible at my job. What was the 1 out of 5 trophy you just got? 1 is all I need. Like, oh, because you one-shot that zombie with your foot?
I think so. Possibly. And hit.
You say Polish, not polish. Oh, okay. What did I say? Polish, not Polish, polish.
You said Polish, I think.
Hey. Sounds like Petey.
It sounds like Petey when he's rubbing you.
It does. That doesn't sound like our cat. Sounds like he touched fire and died. Yeah, we'll just wait that out.
Oh, he's gonna stay there.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second then. Let me see if I still have that sluggish revolver. Yes, I do. Let's see if I can shoot through those in here.
Die.
Got him.
Dead Island 2 is great, but way less dark. Zombies, especially the basic, are way less scary. It feels like it's trying to be less, be like Zombie Land or something like that. Yeah, what did you prefer, the first game or the second game? I think.
I like them both.
You don't have the
both.
preference?
I don't have a preference.
All right.
So.
They're both two great games.
Yes.
Will you say the Riptide is also on par, or maybe slightly below it?
Wait, what?
Riptide?
Riptide, I love. It's actually... Oh.
It's difficult for you to rank the three games?
It's difficult,
I
but,
see.
I think the...
Sorry, that's one fucked up cat, because our cat doesn't scream. Our cat does not scream like that.
No, he just goes...
Yeah.
whenever he's, like, rubbing you.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. That's what he does.
Yeah. But you were saying these games are all roughly the same?
Yeah, I do like Riptide a little bit more.
Oh, yeah? Why is
Yeah.
that?
I don't know, like, the characters, like, seem to have more dialogue, at least the player characters do.
Oh, okay, cool.
There's some more zombies added to it, which I love. And you get to operate a machine gun in it, which is great.
Cool, that does sound fun. Code X wants to know if you're a blade thrower.
Me? I am...
I don't think I've seen you
can
throw a lot
be
of blades while playing the game. You're more like a melee character, going up and beating people.
I can be a multitude of things.
Yeah.
Dead forever.
Indeed.
You think the infected running ones are a reference to 28 Days Later? Well, 28 Days Later, I think, did popularize the concept of zombies that can run. Unlike the traditional Romero-style zombies where they slowly shamble. You say Dead Island Riptide has a sniper rifle.
Oh, yes. That's what I love.
Hey, Spartan says, yes, throw a Molotov next to the gas station.
Yeah.
Fair point, fair point.
No, I needed that limb.
All right.
I just noticed his rib cage is kind of sticking out.
Yeah.
Oh, another Molotov.
Mm-hmm.
And personal ID. And this. And money. Hey, must be the money.
When the island is dead, I don't know. It's been a while since I played this game. It's all good, Axe Supply.
Yeah.
Can't hurt to look.
They should make a 28 Days Later video game. Well, wouldn't that just be kind of like a zombie video game in general? And there are so many different styles of zombie games. Zombie games were the genre of choice for like a decade. I remember the Walking Dead video game came out like 2010 roughly then, and the genre was starting to get oversaturated even back then.
Right.
Every game seemed to have some kind of zombie spin-off. Chris, you say that you saw Adamfall as a Mr. Bean Easter egg. I bet you there's a lot of Easter eggs in that game. It seems like it's a game that doesn't take itself all too seriously and wants to just let you have fun. So I'm sure I'll be playing more Adamfall in the future. I'm sure I will.
Alright, so I got 2 packs of juice there. I'll come back for the gas.
Yeah.
A little later.
Tactical Bacon Patches asks, which Walking Dead video game? I'm thinking of the one that came out in 2012, I believe. The one that was by Telltale Games. The one I thought was really, really good. One of my favorite games of all time.
Oh, yeah.
And it had like 3, 4 other subsequent seasons that came afterwards that weren't as good. Basically, if you don't know the history of Telltale Games, they did kind of point-and-click adventure games for a long time. And then they had the Walking Dead, Telltale's Walking Dead game that was really massively successful. And so they just iterated on that. They didn't really iterate on that. They just made more games like that over and over and over until they went bankrupt. They didn't really iterate on the formula. They kind of stagnated, and they just used intellectual properties to try to build hype, but they didn't really innovate on the formula, and a lot of people, just myself included, stopped caring.
Juice.
Hey, 01 Koro, 01 Nekaro, welcome. Thank you for the raid. You were playing Helldivers 2? Awesome. I'm glad that game is still getting love.
Indeed.
You say you love Dead Island, it's such a fun game, and agrees.
Yes, I do.
And it's kind of fun to watching her play it too, because she's having a blast.
Yeah.
You're heading out half dead? Well, thank you for stopping by.
Thanks for stopping by.
Always happy to have you. You are always
Ow.
welcome. Oh, anytime.
Gotta bring that juice back. Gotta bring the juice.
SG Bun, you say you're really enjoying Adamfall. Yeah, I'm glad they reached out to us and offered us the sponsorship because it does seem like a lot of folks that watch us, a lot of Fallout fans would just inherently be Adamfall fans. It's great. It's great. I definitely gotta play some more of it.
Yes.
Helldivers released a cowboy-themed war bond, so you can Fallout New Vegas it. Ah, okay. Playing around in Helldivers with Fallout New Vegas style gear. Nice, nice. Oh, look, gear. Angel of Order and Chaos, you've been playing Amnesia and the Outlast series. There you go.
Very nice.
Fun stuff. I know a lot of people enjoy those games.
Yes. Outlast is one of the better ones, too.
Yeah.
I never got to play it, but that's
No.
okay.
You could play. Maybe you can play it in the future. I'm not sure if you wanted to play it in the future. It's kind of scary.
I mean, that's not the reason I wouldn't want to play it.
It could be fun.
Yeah.
When can we see a Mike Burnfire challenge coin? Once I finally get around to doing merchandise, maybe that'll be one of the things. Ew, don't cough on us. Gross.
Well, they didn't know about the pandemic back then, so.
Just cover your mouth. They teach it in kindergarten. Coughing in your elbow or shoulder.
Let me see. Let's go get that guy. His
Bloom.
time to gas station.
So is this a survival game? Do you have to keep your water and thirst topped up?
Me, no.
Other characters?
I mean, the other NPCs say, "Oh, we can't keep up. We've lost so much food, even though I just delivered them juice."
I see.
Like, Cinnamon he's just like, "Oh, this will last us for a long time." Oh, never mind. It's not lasting us at all.
Drink time.
Mike Burnfire
Peking duck win.
This is Peking Duck. I hear you, Blizzard. The
One
second
streamer that you
side.
follow doesn't like horror, and she has to play a game of chat's choice in a poll. Oh no. What are we gonna torture her with today? Hello, T-Slayer. What's up? Not much. Just relaxing, watching Ann play some Dead Island.
Dead Island.
This is on PlayStation 4, isn't it?
Yep, this one is a PS4.
I would have guessed that Dead Island was like a
Definitive
PlayStation
edition.
3 era game, but I guess not.
It is a PS3
Oh,
era
okay.
game. They just ported it to the PS4
I see. I
in the
see.
Definitive Edition. Well, they also have Definitive Edition, I believe, in the PS3 as well, so...
Sorry. A little distracting when they scream like that, and then your character goes,
Yeah.
"You're in a better place!"
I send you to a better place.
There was one lady who was constantly screaming, "I'm so thirsty!" even though you've given her a whole damn lake.
Oh, yeah. I know which one you're talking about. That's the lady we do Radiant Quest for.
Yeah. Simon F says, "Hello, Ann and Mike and everyone. Welcome, welcome. Is Ann okay? The last stream that you saw, you heard that Ann was upset."
Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. Sorry about that. I just get a little too sensitive sometimes. Yeah, thing is, like, sometimes, like, for the most part, I've learned, like, when somebody says something a certain way, it can be a joke, but sometimes I don't always perceive it as such. So that's like sometimes it gets to me.
Yeah.
So that's my only real explanation for that. So
Yeah.
I
Last
do
time we were
apologize.
streaming, we were kind of doing voices of the characters, and Ann did a really high-pitched voice, and someone jokingly said, "Oh, it's too loud," or something like that.
It gave them a headache.
It's giving me a headache, and yeah, she because it's hard to tell when things are a joke sometimes. Yeah, it kind of hurt her feelings a little bit. It felt a little too personally, but yeah, it just takes some time to work through her feelings, and now
Yeah.
she's feeling better about it.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay now.
But thank you for your concern, Simon. Thank you
Thank
very
you so
much. I
much.
appreciate that you were worried.
How do I get back there? I know there is a way to get back there, but I just don't remember. I had to...
Also, Crazy Arctic Soldier redeemed a poke. You must poke me now.
I must poke you, or
Or
are you going
do
to
you want me to
poke
poke you? I can poke you. Poke, 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 poke.
Oh,
I don't
wait,
know. You
this
seem to
way.
be upset whenever I poke you and tell me not to do that.
Well, it's because your fingers are sharp.
Oh, you want me to keep poking you, but do it gentlier? Got it.
Yeah, yeah. It's. I mean, like it's fine, you know. As
They
long
redeemed
as you're...
poke, not jab.
Done.
Got it. Got it.
Hello, Lady Anne.
Hey, Stamp.
Lousy stand.
Hey.
Hope you guys are having a good afternoon.
Yeah.
We are. Thank you.
Having a good time. Thank you very much, and thank you for the bits. I have figures from the witch from Left 4 Dead. No, maybe, kind of.
Kinda, yeah.
Thank you for the bits, Delta. Thank you very much. You're too
Thank
kind.
you so much.
All the best streamers have a shank redeem. Shivs.
Shivs all around.
Angel of Order and Chaos says, I like the definitive edition, but they didn't fix some bugs and errors, and I don't like that they replaced some of the weapon models with the ones from Dying Light.
Yeah, I mean, the definitive edition's okay, but they made a few things static. For example,
Beach balls, I know you were...
beach balls. I liked kicking them around. I thought it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But now I can't, and it makes me sad. Oh,
You're
right.
glad that she's doing better? Oh, thank you, SG Bun. Thank you. How's YouTube going? You haven't watched a video in a while? It's all good, T-Slayer. Things are going well. YouTube's doing all right. We're having some fun still. Playing some fun games. Playing more of Fallout London, Fallout New Vegas. Some fun New Vegas mods. We've been really getting back into New Vegas, and it's been a lot of fun.
I'm stronger.
Oh, he crumbled.
He collapsed on the floor.
All right, inventory slots. I could use that. Think.
Hello, Property the Alcoholic. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome.
And Mr. Fancy Panzer, if I didn't say hello, hello. Brum, brum, brum. You made a shish kebab. Your bat's on fire.
Yeah, this is a scorching wooden baton.
Ooh. Cool. Happy and equals happy chat. Oh, thank you, Delta.
Aw, well, thank you so much. Water dance.
Throw the green container of water on them. That's water.
No, it's not.
Okay.
That was a mission. That's what water dance was.
Ah, okay.
That's the title of the actual mission.
Your family adopted a puppy back around Christmas. You're just now learning that he unexpectedly has lab in him. He's in the Velociraptor stage of being a puppy. Eh, Sticksley?
Aww.
Nice.
All right.
How much of Adamfall? I'm sorry to interrupt, but how much of Adamfall do you plan on playing after the first video? We're not sure yet. There's still just not enough time, really. Oh God, I can't see the comments because the dance party flying by. Any suggest weapon mods for Fallout 4? I don't know if I've played enough Fallout 4 weapons mods to make a weapon mod suggestion. I'm sorry, I don't know.
I can't see.
Oh no!
I can't
In the
see.
foliage, in your eyes!
Ah! Oh,
Oh
I'm out. I'm out. Good. Good.
no! Thank you for all the fun dancer dames.
Yeah. It's a blast and a half. Well, thank you. Wee.
Hey. Yeah, if you ask a question and we don't answer it, you can go ahead and ask it
Yeah.
again. So, sometimes I miss, or if it's not a question, if it's something you wanted us to talk about, just prod us again a second time because sometimes I miss it. It's all good. You say driving in this game kind of sucks? Oh, what do you think about driving in this game, Ann?
I wish there weren't so many obstacles.
Oh, so it's not maybe the driving that's so bad, it's the fact that you have to drive through all these
Yeah.
It's like Follow the Frontier, you know? Driving is really, really fun, but also too many obstacles.
I ain't going nowhere.
I'm aware, Harlan.
Ah, you got more garbage for me? Park that garbage in the yard.
Park the cars in the yard with the coffee.
You say Zach be the one to ask what weapon models to use in Fallout 4? I mean,
Beans. Keep the
Cool
lights on
bean.
for quite a while. Here, take some cash. Ain't doing me any good here anyway.
Fair enough.
watch the,
Another idea for you.
oh yeah?
One of the best ways to take out one of them infected freaks.
Ah, yeah, Dak,
Set
yep.
some bitch on fire. They turn into crispy critters, and that is fucking it for them. I can make a couple Molotovs for you with the gasoline you brought me. You can take out a couple of those bastards at once. All I need are some empty bottles, and if there's whiskey in them, hell. that's
Welcome
even
back,
better.
Crispy.
Yes.
Bring
Whiskey.
me a couple bottles of whiskey. or
Bring you
grape
whiskey,
All
got it.
like that, and I'll fix
Yeah,
you
I don't know if Zach would know what weapon models to use for Fallout 4, but the ones he really enjoyed on the series, yeah, those are probably the ones he recommended. The ones where he's freaking out like, oh, roller delayed blowback, and just screaming trying to grab the weapon. Yeah.
I just need a couple bottles.
Crazy Arctic Soldier, do you have blur enabled? Yeah, motion blur is in this game, and I checked the options. There's strangely no way to disable motion blur. And doesn't mind it,
Yeah.
but if I were playing, it might bother me a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think that you'd be up for a co-op in this sort of game if it's gonna be blurred, you know?
Well, if we were doing co-op on PC or something, there might be options.
Yeah, maybe, but they don't have it in, like, PS4
Yeah.
motion blur kind of deal.
Ever heard of Dead Island Escape or Epidemic? You play as a goat in Epidemic.
Yeah, Escape Dead Island is supposed to be a really trippy one that makes zero sense. and
Oh.
It was kind of panned.
Ah, I
like,
see.
Absolutely panned.
Ah, that's a bummer.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Wifeth Burnfire poketh the husband.
So you need me to poke him? Just give me a second, I'm driving.
Don't poke and drive.
I will not poke and drive! Ah! I'm out of control. Okay, there we go. Alright, we got it.
You are 83% more likely to get into a car crash if you are poking your boyfriend / fiance.
Exactly.
You can get a platinum easily in Escape. Oh, is it one of those games you can easily get a platinum? Ah, my shoulder has been poked.
There we go.
Thank you for the follow, Andrew Kitty. Welcome, welcome.
Actually, there's another mission that I can probably do
Ooh.
somewhere around here. There's a guy I gotta interact with.
Crazy Arctic Soldier wonders why are mirrors on the front of the car?
I have no idea.
Why wouldn't there be mirrors? You mean like rear view mirrors? I don't know. Surrender? Surrender.
Smells like apocalypse. Yep.
Yeah. You recently got back into The Evil Within and hopes to play the second one because you never beat the first one. Okay, I'm not sure I've played a lot of either of those games. I played maybe a bit of one or two of them. I hope you have fun with that, Z-Stair. Slick Steve says you're iffy on motion blur. You like a touch of it, you don't mind, but you know, you don't want to get a migraine. Understand? It's good if it's an option. Motion blur should always be an option. That's one of the things you got to give Adamfall credit for. They have so many ways to customize your gameplay experience. But even like beyond that, just basic video settings, you know.
Yeah. Right?
What zombie universe would you live in?
As long as there is a tropical island, I'm happy.
Is there a... It smells like apocalypse. Ha. Is there a zombie game or movie or TV show where the zombies just really aren't much of a threat and everyone goes about their normal lives, but occasionally there's a zombie?
I mean, Shaun of the Dead, I guess.
I don't know about that. I mean, maybe after the end of Shaun of the Dead. Yeah, everything's gone back to normal. Motion blur is an option that always gets disabled. Yeah, same here.
I think Walking Dead I think, might be the best answer for that, because they pretty much just ignored the zombies after a few seasons. So...
Yeah, actually, yeah, The Walking Dead's not a bad choice because there's no special fast zombies or strong zombies. It's just Romero-style zombies.
They don't start having special zombies until, like, the very last season. That sucked.
I didn't even realize there were special zombies.
Yeah, there are variants or something like that that start gaining intelligence and stuff, but that was in the last season. It was such a cool concept, and yet they put it in the last season.
Come here for a second.
Oh, hi!
Okay, listen, there's this tall hombre that owes me some money. Mucho dinero. But he came down with whatever this infection is and paid me what he owes me in exactly his first priority. I'm thinking his money's inside his bungalow. But I need the key to get in there. It's not like the poor hijo de puta needs it anymore. Hey, listen, if you get me the key, we'll split the cash.
Son of a bitch.
Deal?
I know.
I'll try.
Good, good. Listen, he's hard to miss, very tall. And I'm pretty sure I saw him at the bar. Get back here as soon as you have the key, all right?
You say the whole message of The Walking Dead is that humans are the real monsters. Yeah, and it gets kind of tired how that becomes like the message of the entire franchise. That's probably why I like the first season of The Walking Dead. One of the elements that I like so much of it is that there was no big bad guy. It was actually trying to survive an apocalyptic scenario. And then every other Walking Dead thing is like, we got the governor, or we got the bad guy, or the Undertaker, or Negan, or...
Well, I liked Negan, at the very least.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind the occasional big baddie, you know, and everything, but it gets so tiresome.
Yeah, I get that.
I really like the concept of just trying to survive a terrible scenario. A small group of people. Animated adventures whenever we get an animator, I suppose. Why do people still use money in the middle of an undead capital? Why do people use money in the middle of an undead apocalypse?
Because potatoes.
Because capitalism is all people know, and they don't know how to function without it. Lady Ann's sock puppet win.
Storage key. Gimme. Ah. Alcohol.
Maybe there's something in here.
The real answer is because video game. No, it's because potatoes. Because it's as good a reason as any.
Was that a vehicle? Was that a pistol or a rifle above the door frame there?
No, it's a paddle.
Oh, that makes a bit more sense.
Oh, he mad.
Some Punk 91 says, "Whoa, Dead Island! Didn't think I'd see this game." Yeah, it's a great game.
It's a lot of fun. I like it. Oh shush. Sound like P when he wants the garage. Incapacitating cane knife. Wow, this guy is taking some hits.
Chris's My Name says, "Please don't spoil The Walking Dead. I'm on season 2. Very well.
That's fine, no worries.
I don't think we were talking about any specific parts about it, just kind of like the
Yeah.
overall motifs of a couple of
I
seasons.
guess like me saying about the last season about variants, but I won't really tell like exactly what episode that is and
Sure,
exactly
sure.
when within the final season. All I know is Lori makes me angry.
Yeah, there's a lot about The Walking Dead. That makes me upset too.
She's almost as bad as Kira.
See.
And you know how I feel about Kira.
Anyone know the canon ending to this island in Dead Island 2? Did it get bombed or forever quarantined?
Wait, what?
What's the canonical ending to this? I guess they're asking what the canonical ending to this. I don't know if this game has multiple endings or anything. I don't know.
To Dead Island 2?
I think they're asking, since Dead Island 2 doesn't take place here on this island, that what happens to Dead Island in the sequel? I don't know.
What
happened to this location in the sequel? Like, is it established that this place is quarantined or?
You'll have to give me a moment.
Or
'cause
if it's spoiling, I don't want to, force you to answer that. It's fine, too.
yeah.
I don't know if there's anyone in the bathroom, but you're on fire now.
Hello. Oh, come on. It didn't hit him
Ah.
until then.
Yeah, sometimes they just don't work. Sometimes they're like, oh, Molotov went off, but it was it hit the pixel next to me, so it didn't count.
Right.
Anybody else?
Oh, well, no, it was just him. But, the canonical ending to this. It's kind of hard to say. Let's see. Well, technically the characters do leave this island, but then they go into Dead Island Riptide, which is like the canonical sequel
Yeah.
to Dead Island. And I guess some things were learned in one of the DLCs. I'm sorry, I can't describe it. because
Okay.
It's just,
It's all
it's
good.
going into spoiler territory. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
wanna
always
ruin
tough
it
to
for
explain when you're.
everybody.
Yeah. Hello, J Horse Garden. Wishing us a good stream. You still got 70 minutes left to work, so you're locked in. All right. Well, good luck with that, J Horse Garden.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Ow!
Even if only briefly. Which is your favorite zombie, and which zombie do you think is the most scary in this series?
My favorite zombie. I'd say I have to like the Ram quite a bit.
Ooh.
I like him a lot because it's a giant dude in like a straitjacket. For starters, how many people are in straitjackets across these islands? And two, how did they get so tall?
The zombie virus stretched out their spine.
But the scariest ones have to be the Butcher and the Screamer because of how fast they move.
Yeah. They were stilts.
Must be. Oh, I cut his off.
Oh my.
Alright, here.
Fun dancing dinos.
Thank you so much for the dance and dinos. What's up, dude?
Let's keep moving, amigos.
But I'm just one amigos. No amigos, just one amigo.
He kind of moved like he had a poop. But that's okay.
He got a wedgie.
That's it. Yes. Muchas gracias, amigos.
Why is he saying amigo? Oh, because you can play this multiplayer. That's right, that's right.
Yeah.
I hear there are more survivors at the lifeguard tower.
Yep.
Can you help me get there? If you do, I'll give you this weapon. Promise. One shot takes down a mob of those pendejos.
Not really.
Yes.
Gracias. We better go, huh?
Amigos, I'm doing my best to speak Spanish, but I can't conjugate the plural form correctly, amigos.
Yeah, he doesn't roll his R's either.
He is walking like he's got a wedgie.
Yeah.
Oh no, that zombie scared me. I got poop in my pants. I gotta waddle now. If I'm not careful, it might slip back down my leg, and that'd be gross. Gotta defend him, yeah. Defended.
Indeed. It reminds me of Marty Stew all over again.
Marty Stew.
Marty
Stew.
Stew.
Oh no.
He's a demon warrior dragonkin. Marty Stew. Marty Stew.
You remember? That was like 2017 we did that mod.
Yeah, oh my gosh, it made me laugh so much. I pooped my pants. Oh my gosh.
That was a good one.
Such a good mod.
Mm-hmm.
Loads of fun.
Yeah. I'm glad we're going back to doing more New Vegas, because there's some great mods we've been missing out on. Whoop, there goes his head. He had too much Taco Bell.
What's that smell? Taco Bell. If it's not, it's something else. And when you eat it, you can tell that it's Taco Bell.
He doing the authentic stanky leg.
Yes, he is.
Just stab him a little bit and make him run a little faster. You're gonna prod him a little bit with the
Yeah.
cattle prod. Get along, little doggy.
Move, move.
Or waddle slowly. That's fine too, I guess.
Gracias. Hey, I always remember my amigos.
You mean mis amigos?
I know. Hang on one second.
You're gonna write down on a notepad all his bad conjugations.
What's that smell? Taco Bell. If it's not, it's something else. And when you eat it, you can tell that it's Taco Bell. I needed to do it.
You're adorably nerdy. Longwolf wants an encore. Do it again, do it again, do it again. Get her a record deal.
Get her a record deal. Thank you, Delta.
That had big I like toast vibes.
That had a big I like toast. Yeah.
I don't like to brag and I don't like to boast. Every once in a while, I like toast. Yeah, toast.
Better drummer than Ringo, to be honest.
You want to burn them? Good.
Good.
So you like toast? Good.
French toast. Sorry. Cinnamon.
Thanks, mate. I was losing hope. It's just what I was hoping for.
All the juice you can have.
I've tried every frequency I can and nothing, mate. Silence. No trace of that guy said he could help us. Dominic's trying to boost the transmitter, but who knows how long that'll take. Meanwhile, everything disappears in a flash. We're almost down to nothing.
I just brought you juice.
I don't think we have a choice. I need you to go look for supplies in the town. Can you do this for us?
I suppose I can do that, sure.
The tunnel leading to the town is
If
blocked.
I have to.
Those things are everywhere. But I have a plan. There's a truck we can use to punch through. I saw some blokes pull an 18-wheeler with a broken axle out of a ditch with it once. If anything can get through the tunnel, it's that rig. Guaranteed.
Voice is perfect. Thank you so much for the kind words,
Once you
everybody.
do that, then we'll worry about the rest.
Get to the hotel. Born to be wild. Born to be wild. Ski. Yep, the truck. Indeed, the truck.
Do you like waffles? Yeah, we like waffles. Do you like pancakes? Yeah, we like pancakes. Do you like French toast? Yeah, we like French toast.
French toast!
Can't wait to get a mouthful. French toast. Don't stop believing.
Hold on to that feeling. Sorry, I had to be nerdy about it for a moment.
Of bloodlust when you run over a zombie.
Wow. Wow. I'm Owen Wilson. Wow. I'm Owen Wilson's cat. Yeah.
Ever heard of 68? It's about the zombie apocalypse during the Vietnam War. No, I had never heard of that.
Oh my goodness, that sounds fun. Is that a video game?
I have no idea. Movie, video game, I don't know. It sounds fun though. It could be a song. I have no idea.
Yeah. We're here at the hotel.
Ah! You know, Wilhelm scream. Ah, my leg!
I'm here! I have arrived.
Time to clear somebody out of the grill of our car.
Well, we are going into the hotel itself.
Welcome to the Hotel California.
Such a lovely place.
Such a lovely place.
Such a lovely place.
Your Uber is here. It's a graphic novel. There was a game called Shell Shock, but that game was terrible. Ah, okay.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a shame that it was terrible. I'm sorry to hear that. Getting as much money as I can.
Show me the money.
Hey, must be the money.
All about that hard cash. Whoa! Get punched, nerd.
Get ricked. There you go.
Oof.
Whenever I hear shell shock, I just think of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Turtles in a half shell. Turtle power.
Gotta be shell shocked.
Oh, was that like the modern remakes theme song? Gotta get shell shocked. Shell
Yeah.
shocked. Gotta get shell shocked.
Exactly.
Shell shocked.
I think that was like the Michael Bay movie that did that.
Oh. Wait. It's just a mask. See?
Yeah. Actually, one of my favorite iterations of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Donatello is my favorite because he's kind of a vibe.
Ah, okay.
Introducing my board shorts, the universal symbol of I'm not a valuable member of society.
Yeah. Do you like boomer shooters? I would say probably not. I don't think I've played a lot of them. I was never really into Doom or any of those kinds of games. Growing up, the closest thing I had to a boomer shooter was sometimes I would go over to my friend's house and he would play Duke Nukem. And I'd be like, whoa, this game's kind of violent. And he'd be like, yeah, but watch this. And he'd throw dollar bills at the strippers and the strippers would show him their titties. I'd be like, whoa! There's titties in a video game! This is amazing!
Level up, level up. Oh, yes, I have leveled up. Increases stamina regeneration.
I'm just thinking back to it, like, check it out. And he'd, like, give the stripper $1, and the stripper would, like, flash him. But it would just be, like, 2 frames back and forth of, like, tassels on the nipples.
Kind of like the two frames in Invincible.
Oh, kind of like that, only not quite so sexy. The 90s were wild. Yeah, it was really the wild wasteland, wasn't it?
Headed out, Squidly Terrence. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us on the stream.
Road Warrior John asked, if your Uber waits for you during a zombie apocalypse, 5 stars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely. Give them a tip. Absolutely give them a tip.
Give them 6 stars. Find a way to break the app. Yeah, I was never really into the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Never really got into it at all.
I got into it much later, so...
I don't know, I guess I'm just kind of weird. Never really got into any superhero things, Spider-Man or Batman animated series or any of that. I watched a lot of cartoons growing up, but I just wasn't into that kind of stuff. Ninja Turtles never really did it for me. I got into Power Rangers. That was something for a while, but...
Bionicles for me.
The Bionicles, yeah.
Yeah. Hello.
Starting to sound like that pixelated Laura Croft was Mike's video game crush growing up. If you're talking about the stripper from Duke Nukem, not really. I just thought it was kind of crazy that was in the game. Did I have a video game crush of any kind? I mean, I'll have to think back on that. Growing up, man, I don't know.
I vibed a lot with Sig. I like Sig from Jack and Daxter.
Yeah.
Daxter series.
Yeah.
He was great. I liked him a lot.
I guess Ashlyn kind of, but not really. I mean, she's hot, but I don't think I crushed on her.
There are people who actually hate Ashlyn, and I don't get it.
People have their preferences.
For me, it's Kira, because she's a hypocrite.
Yeah. Some people like Kira. They don't like how Ashley just kind of showed up out of nowhere and kind of, forced her way in.
Right.
Alamar's wife. Yeah. Alamar's wife just looks like Alamar with lipstick on and like a turkey waddle on her head. No, I'm not interested in that.
Let's open this up.
We are in the hotel.
What is our favorite video game to play together? I mean, we like to watch each other play games over each other's shoulders, so...
Yeah, we haven't really played games together necessarily.
That's true, we really haven't. In fact, the only game we've actually technically played together, even for like a minute or two, was like the Pikmin, just to get that thing set up. But
Yeah, but
But
I
we
got
have-
upset.
we haven't really played any games co-op yet. And wants to do some TAC 3.
Yeah.
Always security. Name's Davis.
Oh, we got hotel security talking to us. Mm-hmm. His name is Davis.
No. Poked.
Thank you for redeeming that, Onyx.
Ever played Saints Row?
I have not.
I have. I played 2 and 3 and 4 all the way through, honestly.
Oh, wow.
That's a fun game you can play with a second player, too. Absolutely.
That does sound like fun.
You know, they spent a lot of time on the Saints Row reboot that didn't actually go anywhere. Wasn't really good. People did not like it.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, it's a shame they didn't just kind of like redo the first game in the series and then like make it very comprehensive, because Saints Row 2, 3, and 4 are still very playable, but Saints Row 1, I don't know what's up with that game. It's just not, it must not be very good, or it must be difficult to port, because it's like, I don't even think it's on Steam. I don't think Saints Row 1 is available very much. I just don't think it's very good, apparently, from what I've heard. They say the Saints Row remake is essentially What If Saints Row but Zoomer. Oh, so it kind of fits? Maybe.
He pulled out a pipe on me.
Paladin Cardboard. You say Saints Row 1 is a 360 exclusive that never got ported anywhere. Oh, come on, Microsoft. I guess it's fine if it's not a great game. It can stay forever, but...
Right.
It does kind of feel like a shame. And I don't like how they don't get ported, you know? They're just kind of stuck on that console. Kind of like Banjo-Kazooie and stuff. Give me give me the Rare Replay on PC. Stop holding it hostage on Xbox. Hello, Mecha Deathclaw. Sorry, I missed that earlier.
Welcome.
And Cursed Master Chief. We're rolling with the Peacemaker. Yeah.
I love him. Sig. I love him so much.
All right then. I'll meet you in the lobby by the elevators. I'm coming to you now. Hang on.
Angel, you say
chocolate.
Saints Row 1 is very dull. Yeah, I kind of figured it wasn't very good if no one even bothered porting it.
Ooh, Ginger Garden. Original homemade cookies. Sounds delicious. Oh, there's no glass. Okay.
Road Warrior, you remember the first Saints Row was a little more serious than the other games. Yeah, it was kind of an escalation. Saints Row 2, as I recall, was basically just kind of another Grand Theft Auto. Very serious, kind of brutal. I remember that Johnny's wife, I believe, Johnny's love interest didn't exactly have a good ending there. And then, like, they did a terrible thing to one of the bad guys. It's like that kind of stuck with me. Like it was a very serious Grand Theft Auto style game, and then Grand Theft Auto 3 is a lot wackier. You had the dildo baseball bat; it was kind of over the top. And then I keep calling it Grand Theft Auto. Saints Row 4, the fourth game in the series, went way beyond parody. Flash.
McDowell.
McDowell.
Instead of McDonald's, it's McDowell.
I gotcha.
Anything will help.
I was waiting for the opportune moment to actually say that, so.
Yeah, I like the series. I like how the series escalates into wackiness. I like how it starts off serious and then gets ridiculous. I don't think it would work the other way around. I'm happy it went that way. And honestly, it's kind of like the Mass Effect series. You know, Mass Effect is generally very serious, but then like they're not afraid to be silly sometimes. And then like the finale of it, the epilogue, the Citadel DLC was just super wacky. Good but wacky. And it was so fun. It had Keith David? Exactly. Keith David makes everything better.
Of course he does. So much alcohol.
Zero Archon says Saints Row 1 was a Grand Theft Auto clone. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
You say Saints Row is better than GTA. Honestly, yeah, I must agree because I never beat any Grand Theft Auto games, but I did beat 3 games in the Saints Row trilogy, so yeah. Yeah.
I got you. I slice.
You need gold tier to be able to play Saints Row 1 and 2 on PlayStation?
Really?
What? So it's available on PlayStation, but you have to have PlayStation Online Plus Gold Edition or whatever? That doesn't sound right.
That looks like a butt.
That does! Look at that butt. That exactly looks like a butt.
That looks like a bootay. If
That is a rotund badonkadonk.
And that looks like teeth. So
yes,
bite the butt with nachos.
And that looks like off-brand Doritos.
Bite the butt with nachos.
Yeah. Oh, look at that! Look at that poster. You see that poster that you were looking at right there?
Yeah.
If you look at it, if you look a little higher,
this one.
it looks like the butt is pooping Doritos.
It does look like
Ew.
it. Does look like that. I don't even know what this is.
How did it even come out of you? Ew. Why didn't you chew them? Why you swallow them like a duck?
It's like sweet corn. It just comes out like as is.
What's in here?
Bring me some sweet corn.
Right here. Good on you. You made it this far. Unfortunately, this is as far as you go. The security system has locked the doors. Now, I can still help you get through to the parking lot. But first you gotta promise me something.
Okay.
Partner Ken was trying to make his way here when he ran into a mob of those things. If you find Ken, I'll tell you how to get to the parking garage, right?
Okay.
Yeah, apparently Saints Row, the first game, is just kind of locked on 360, and it's kind of like never been released outside of it. Yep.
Oh my. Hole went right through him. Yikes.
It began as a PlayStation 2 game under the title Bling Bling.
What?
Oh man, that's my favorite Grand Theft Auto knockoff series is Bling Bling 4. Why are you sad, Astonished AP? Happy to have you here, if nothing else.
I'm sorry that you feel sad. I don't like it when people feel sad.
Are you sad because Saints Row isn't called Bling Bling and that revelation made you realize that Bling Bling is the superior title? Keith David played the gang leader, but then plays himself in 3 and 4. Yeah, it's Keith David. Oh yeah, if you ever played the Saints Row games, Keith David is in those games as Keith David, and they go, "It's Keith David, Keith David." Ever played Manhunt? I think I played it for like an hour or two, but I didn't really get into it. Never really got in the Manhunt series. I think I tried it for a little bit, and that was just kind of it. I mean, Saints Row 1 has favorable reviews on Metacritic according to the wiki articles here. Maybe it was good for its time, but it doesn't hold up very well, perhaps. I don't know.
Oh.
Isn't he your vice president? I don't know. It's been a while, actually, since I played the Saints Row games. I honestly don't know, because it's been so long.
Wow.
You're crying right now. Your keyboard is soggy. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Astonished.
Soggy keyboards are always frustrating. I know.
Yeah.
They make me sad too, especially when it's on my phone and it decides to press a million things. By the way, I'm still mad at you.
What? What'd I do?
You know what you did.
I mean, I don't, obviously. Clearly, I don't know.
Yes, you do.
Regarding what?
The other day, I showed him a bird video.
Uh-huh.
And underneath it says, search bird poop.
Oh.
And he decides to press the button. So now, in my feed, I have bird poop.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to drown it out with all kinds of anime and stuff like that so that I don't have to look at the one search for bird poop.
Yeah, so Anne was showing me a video on her phone. Look, it's a video of a parakeet hopping around and going chip, 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 rock, rock, rock. And I was watching, I'm like, yeah. But then in the bottom left corner, I saw like, search the store, bird poop was the suggestion or something like that.
You're
So-
just like, go back. I saw bird poop. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? And I pressed on the video again. He clicks the bird poop search button. And now I have bird poop in my search history. I don't know how much feces is going to be in my recommended now.
Why did the video about
Thanks a
the
lot.
cute parakeet suggest you bird poop videos?
I don't know, but don't press any buttons on my phone. You absolute jerk. You're so mean to me.
I knew it
Pressing
was-
buttons on my phone.
It's not added to your search history, and now Google thinks you like that kind of thing.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, right, fertilizer. Isn't it more bat poop that's used as fertilizer? I'm not sure if bird poop is... I mean, I guess. Ah, there you go.
But it was so frustrating because you just decided to press the bird poop, and I'm just worried that I'll get bird poop in my recommended or something.
You're welcome. Welcome back,
No.
Shock Troop. Welcome back.
I'm not thanking you for anything. You should be ashamed of yourself.
You say bird poop contains something for making dynamite or something. I don't know. I'm not an animal poop specialist. I'll
But
take your word on that.
apparently you know enough to just press bird poop in my feed.
Oh boy, hit the button.
Next time I find your phone, I'm putting bird poop or feces in your recommended. Jerk face.
Going out of the way to type in bird poop. I didn't do that. I just hit the button that said, I hit the bird poop button.
He hit the bird poop button. Now I've got bird poop in my feed.
I don't normally hit buttons on other people's phone, but I saw bird poop and couldn't
And you
not.
just pressed it.
Take a look.
It's like the shiny red button. You know you shouldn't press the shiny red button, but you did.
You can't give me a bird poop button for no explainable reason and expect me not to hit the button.
Well, it's my phone. Don't press buttons on my phone. Not unless you have express permission.
Or if it says bird poop and you're curious.
No. That is not an exception.
Wrong. Haranera says, you know how it feels, and you look up one game on YouTube and suddenly a quarter of your feed is about that game. Yep. That's how it goes. You see one interesting video on Balacho. I think, oh, I'll watch this one interesting video on Balacho. And then it's like, watch these 3 interesting videos on Balacho and also watch this person's live stream on Balatro. It's like, no, I don't care that much.
Chat, if your significant other wants to press a button, don't let them. Don't let them.
Honey,
Because
can
it
I
could
push the
be-
button? No, no pushing the button. I guess we're gonna stay on this floor. Yes, we live in the elevator now.
I mean on the phone. You know what I mean. Taking it out of context. How dare you?
Hello, Raging Burrito.
That's how I feel right now. I'm raging because you decided to put bird poop in my feed. Jerk.
You have a full playthrough of Skyrim video popping up on your YouTube. It's 56 hours. Oh, they didn't even have the consideration to break it down into 15 or 20 minute sections like we do? Come on. Yeah, get off me! Knock it off, you joke! I'm gonna get one of those big red buttons that says easy that you slam on the table, but I'm gonna replace the word easy with bird poop.
Oh my god.
That way we can hit the bird poop button.
I'm still royally upset with you for that.
Mecha Deathclaw says, hey Mike, that was a pretty shitty thing to do.
Don't press buttons on my phone.
56 hours is light work for Skyrim. Yeah, they must have just kind of beelined the main quest and not actually had any fun with it.
I'm getting lots of champagne.
Champagne!
Ooh, champagne.
Ooh, champagne!
Give it to me, baby.
Give it to me, baby. Give it to
You like
me, baby.
sweaty. Okay, baby, we're going to party.
And all the ladies
Find
say
me
I'm
some
pretty
champagne.
fly for a white guy.
I'm trying to quote a lady. Shut up.
And I'm trying to sing the song by The Offspring.
Ay, ay, ay.
Ooh, champagne. Bum bum. You had over 2,000 hours of Skyrim on your Xbox, eh? Sounds about right. Yeah, sounds about right. And all the Goyans say I'm pretty
Maybe
fly
there's
for a
something
rabbi.
Oh. He came out of
He had his head glitching through the cabinet. How silly. Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Just double check. Gotta double tap. Always gotta double tap.
I really don't care. In fact, I wish him well, because I'll be laughing my head off when he's burning in hell.
See?
Jojo's stirring in his little sleep right now.
Yeah.
Jojo, do a little sleep kick. Haha! Poke! Okay. Poke, 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 poke. Pretty fly for a Draenei. I've never heard. I guess I haven't played enough World of Warcraft to know what a Draenei is. But yeah, it doesn't surprise me too much. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, cinco, seis. Uno, dos, tres, catorce!
Un, dos, tres, cuatro.
It's what
beep, 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 beep,
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Oh no, I remind you of Vertigo. What does U2 and the Offspring have in common? Neither of them can count to 4 in Spanish. I mean, I guess uno, dos, tres, un, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, cinco, cinco, seis. I can't count to 7 in Spanish because they do 6, they do 5 twice. Yeah.
I remember having at least 2 customers at one of my at the craft store. Actually, not really speaking English, but they spoke Spanish. I didn't know how to speak Spanish. But the only thing I knew how to do was say "Lo siento, no me habla español," and they're just like, "Oh no, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine." They were nice about it.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, that's great. No me habla.
No me habla español.
It's either no hablo español or no me llamo español or something like that. But yeah, whatever. They get the gist of it, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh no, mis patelas, my knees.
That's my knee.
Good old Peggy Hill Spanish. Ah, yes. Yeah, I do that a lot. Skyrim has
I feel bad whenever I don't know how to speak the language, you know?
Oh, there's like 600, 700 languages. You can't expect to know them all.
But I feel like Spanish is a very common one within the US, so...
I studied Spanish for like a decade, and I'm still not that great at it.
Better than me, though. You
Yeah,
know?
but also it's like I spent 10 years of my life studying it, so...
Yeah, my mom had me take Spanish classes, and it wasn't very enjoyable because I couldn't really, like, grasp it, really.
I didn't have a good time with it.
B's and C's and stuff like that, which is fine, but it's not as great for me, you know?
Yeah. Hello, brand new Shan. I am having a good Thursday, and so is Anne.
Yes, I am. That rhymes.
Yes.
Peanut butter and jelly with a baseball bat. Gonna be a burnt peanut butter jelly.
Yeah, neither of us have Peggy Hill Spanish, technically, because we're both humble enough to know that we don't know enough Spanish.
Yeah.
Unlike Peggy Hill, who confidently doesn't know anything.
Yeah, one of the customers actually even walked me through it a little bit, and I'm just like, gracias.
Lo siento, no comprendo.
No habla español.
You can appreciate how difficult it is to have a legit conversation in another language. Yeah, it is. Like, I can read signs to an extent. I can do some basic reading and translation, and if they're talking slow enough, I can comprehend a bit of it, but Yeah, just having a conversation. You gotta be pretty dang studious to have a conversation.
I admire people who are bilingual. I really do.
Me too, yeah.
I really wish I had that capability, but learning a new language is so tough. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know much about Canada, but I was watching the Prime Minister of Canada talk today. And the reporters were asking him questions, and then he would just answer those questions, but then he'd also answer them in French too.
Nice.
Yeah, he didn't have a translator. He would just like, the reporter would say, so how do you feel about what's going on right now? And he'd say, oh yeah, I feel like this and this and this and this, and then they talk about it in French. He'd be like, oh, nous sommes, and it's like, I wish I had that kind of bilingualness.
I'm in the pool.
I'm in the pool. No, your bat's gonna go out. You're gonna wipe out the fire on your bat.
No, it's fine. See? Does nothing.
I said I like wet keys in Spanish. Did I say it? Me gustan llaves? Me gustan llaves. I forget what wet is. Mojadas? Me gustan llaves mojados? I don't remember. When did I say that? Me gustan llaves mojados?
Oh, goodness. Somehow your bat is still on fire, right?
I always grew up in the U.S. and I can barely speak English sometimes. The thing is, the better you get at you reach a point where you've learned enough English and learning more actually makes you worse at it. Like, you'll be talking to somebody and they'll be like, you'll say something along the lines of, I need to get less blisters. And they'll be like, you need to get fewer blisters. And it's like, at this point, you've learned too much English, all right? Take it down a notch.
Yeah. I remember one customer, like, my usual, like, lines are, did you find everything okay today? Basically, something like that.
Why? What are you hiding?
No, well, some of them did that, of course. But mostly, this guy was just like, what's everything? And I'm just like...
Define everything!
Like, literally, that's what he was like. And I was just like, well, did you find everything you need? And he's just like, oh, I don't know, have I? And I'm just like, this guy's just giving me a problem for no reason. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, I was an English major in here. And I'm just like, and he's just like, it sucks to be single. I'm just like,
English major pain in my ass is what you are.
Like, literally, I ran into the grammar police in real life, and it was just like, come on, like, just leave me be. I'm just trying to work. I'm on autopilot.
Ooh, Star Princess Kuro says you learned English from Portuguese. Congratulations.
Ooh, that's cool.
Speaking of Portuguese, we got an episode of Fallout New Vegas coming out where one of the characters that we find speaks Portuguese, so that'll be
really
fun.
Cool.
Yeah. You took 2 years of French and all you can say is your name and how to go to the bathroom. You are Canadian and you can confirm that French is a mandatory class. Well, I suppose it would have to be because Canada is technically a bilingual nation. Because I know the people in French Canada speak obviously French. Ooh.
Nothing in here. Okay.
Mm-hmm. English was made hard to confuse stupid people. English wasn't made hard. English just came about and is stupid.
And is the most, like, convoluted stuff ever.
Well, it's got its issues, but it also doesn't have, like, other languages have problems, like they've got conjugations. Verbs in English only have, like, 4 conjugations, unlike Latin and Spanish, which have, like, 30.
Right.
It's not that bad. The spelling doesn't have any rules, but it's also kind of simple. Not like French, where half of their letters are silent. How do you pronounce this word? Poo. How do you pronounce this word? Also poo. It's spelled completely different. It has 39 different letters in the word, but it's still pronounced poo. There's a joke in Europe that if someone says I know a little English, it means they speak better English than your average American. I believe it. Yeah. It was Untitled Goose Game. Oh, was that when I said that? The Spanish? Oh yeah, cause you grab the keys from the guy and put the keys in the water. No, mis llaves mojados.
No, I like the keys.
I put my keys are wet. I do know that grammar isn't exact, right? Adam Conover actually covered the grammar topic. Well, I haven't watched every Adam Conover video, although I should because he's great. He's a lot of fun. I enjoy his videos, and I've been getting into his podcast recently too. But I'm just saying, you know, sometimes people are a little too particular about things.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm not saying I'm immune from it. I also know too much English. Like, I'll hear Zach frequently, or not just Zach, but a lot of people frequently say things like, "Oh yeah, he might have went to the store. He might have went to the library." And I'm thinking in my mind, might have gone to the store, might have gone to the store. But don't say anything. Don't be overly pedantic. Might have went is fine. Might have went is fine. Might have gone is correct, but might have went is fine.
Yes, sometimes I do have a habit of like helping people complete their sentences.
Yeah, that's fine.
And my mom would actually get angry at me sometimes when I do that, and she's like, I guess she thought I was like looking down on her or something.
Or interrupting.
She gets really defensive, you know. So.
Hope the hell he's okay.
Oh, that's not okay.
It hurts bad.
Portuguese.
I need something for the pain. Otherwise, I ain't gonna fucking make it. Please, give me something. There was a first aid kit with morphine in the medical room. If you can find it.
Wait, what's a hotel doing with morphine?
Hurry.
It must be a hotel in Cal. I mean, I'm considering how much these guys are all just kind of like partying hard. I'm sure there's morphine circulating everywhere.
I guess, but it doesn't seem like the usual thing for a hotel anywhere.
The secret to being bilingual is to be born in a non-native speaking country and having to learn English instead of the other way around. Yeah, because English is so everywhere, it's kind of universal all over the place, that a lot of things are in English, so it's easy to watch things in English and learn that way.
Yeah, in Japan, like, they have, like, English classes that you can take.
Yeah.
So a lot of them are bilingual, which is really, really cool.
Honestly,
I admire that, really.
Yeah. It's the best way to learn a second language is to do it when you're a kid and your brain is still soft.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of wish that they taught us a second language when we were growing up. Like, we were in, like, elementary school, because then it would have been easy for me to learn. Easier. Like, I would have used Spanish more than I would have used my cursive skills. You know, that's things that I learned in school that I didn't use in real life. Cursive, yeah, that's not useful.
Why is he not affected at all?
Memorize Bible verses, that's never really been helpful.
Yeah. I mean, one of my cousins has a wife, and she's from Germany. And, their daughter, is very fluent in German because she and her daughter speak to each other in German.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it's kind of I guess it's kind of odd because like my cousin, he's tried to take German but to no avail. And stuff like that, and they kind of have conversations in German in front of him.
I see.
Which I get is it's admirable. At the same time, try and include him in the conversation too. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
maybe walk him through a little bit. That way he understands.
Yeah.
That's just my 2 cents, basically.
See, try learning Russian. At least French, Spanish, and German, they're written languages
Maybe
and
there's something inside.
Yeah, learning Russian with its Cyrillic alphabet, like, I imagine that's almost as difficult as learning Chinese with their alphabet. Like, not having the same alphabet really hurts.
Yeah.
It makes it more difficult. Honestly, like, if you speak English, learning things like Spanish or German or French aren't that bad, because English is like 1/4 German and 1/4 Romance languages. So a lot of the time you're like, what's the German word for man? Man. What's the German word for bread? Broed.
Oh, yeah.
Morphine injected. No, not in my face. Oh, it hurts.
Please.
Just wanted to see the puppy. I'm so sorry I made you mad, Mom. Don't be mad, Mom. Don't be mad at me. The morphine takes me.
I wanted to see it, Mom. Just wanted to see the puppy. I'm so sorry.
Okay. I was way ahead of him.
Man, Mama.
Yeah.
I just... Don't be mad. Mom, don't be mad at me.
Hello, Funshine. Welcome.
Welcome.
I just...
You said English is the official language of the aviation industry, so all pilots have to speak English. Even the Chinese ones? Do all Chinese pilots have to speak English? That's crazy if you think about it.
Oh, bastard. Jesus Christ.
Crikey.
Oh,
Oh. That was his eyes open?
His eyebrows moved. He looks... What is happening? He's twitching his nose. I thought he was dead.
All right.
What?
Is he dead? He's not moving.
No, well, his...
Oh, his eye is blinking still. His model isn't
Yeah,
moving. His just eyes.
yeah.
It's weird. You say memorizing Bible verses help talk your friend down, so it is a useful skill. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I mean, I'm not saying it's useless. I'm saying for most people, myself included, it's pretty useless. Also, maybe it wasn't so much the Bible verse as it was you being a good friend.
Up in here! People are talking.
Yeah. I'm scaring you. Boo! Steal his kidney. One thing that's good about Russian is that if you do learn Cyrillic, it's easier to read because it's phonetic. Oh, okay. I mean, English is kind of phonetic too. Emphasis on the kinda. Like, the letter N is always going to make the letter N sound. The letter A, I mean, that's kind of iffy.
English is one of the most complicated languages to learn, I think. You know, you really have to like grow up with it to actually understand it. Even if you grow up with it, you don't fully understand it. So there's so many words in there that are like not used in the daily vernacular. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think I looked up a list of most difficult languages to learn, and English is surprisingly not that high up on the list.
Chinese, I know.
Chinese is up there,
Yeah, Chinese is up there. Though.
It's a tonal language, so it's like I know there's one famous sentence that's like ma 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 ma, and they translate it. It's like my horse took the rope to my mother and took it and frayed it. It's like
what the heck?
Because they have there's a tone to their words. Like depending on how you pronounce the word ma, it means like 5 different things. So that's one aspect of the Chinese language that makes it incredibly difficult to learn.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it even says English is one of the easiest languages to learn, and that is probably surprising considering all the problems that we know it has because we grew up with it.
Go to the authorities, but yeah, I'm afraid they wouldn't believe this.
But yes, English is generally gender neutral, unlike other languages. There aren't a lot of verbal conjugations. The spelling is very simple, like a lot of words don't have a whole lot of letters to them.
Man, it is even more chaotic than usual out there today.
Pronunciation obviously is difficult because the vowel sounds are all over the place, but if you're only focusing on writing it and reading it, it's even easier.
I got an idea. Why don't we turn around? It looks like Jesus, what the fuck? I don't know. We might be in the middle of a terrorist attack here. People are running in panic.
English is 4 languages hiding in a trench coat. Yep.
Yes, it is.
And it seems that... Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus.
Finally, he went quiet. You know one of the hardest parts of English? This is surprising. I asked a teacher this once. What makes English the hardest what part of English is the hardest to learn? What do you think the answer to that is? What do you think is the hardest to learn about English?
Me?
Yeah. Just take a shot in the dark.
The hardest to learn.
What makes English what parts of English make it a little more difficult to learn?
I guess it's the fact that there are some words that are spelled the same but pronounced different.
Oh yeah,
That's just
homographs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know that's probably not the right answer.
It's a good. They're definitely tricky. They're absolutely tricky. Like how read and read are spelled the exact same way, and you have to learn with context which is which.
Yeah.
Same thing for lead and lead, mean two different things.
Right.
Yeah. You think, Mecha Deathclaw, you say English is heavily dependent on slang and idioms? That's probably problematic too. That probably makes it difficult too.
Yeah.
The answer that the teacher gave me is the hardest part for the students to learn about English is compound verbs.
Compound verbs?
So, like, break down is two different words, but sometimes it's split up, like break it down. So to break something down means to bust it down to its components, but like break apart means something different, and like what was the example he got? Break down also means to like dance.
I see. That makes sense.
Yeah. So throw down means to get violent. Throw up means something completely different from getting violent. Throw away means to dispose of. Throw over is a type of shirt. Like it's a lot of things like that where you have to learn two different components like that.
I got you.
That was the one that seemed like it would, explain to me to be difficult. Let me break it down for you, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
English is fine with that context stuff. Japanese has no spaces, so you have to rely entirely on context to figure out if it's or fish or o-fish or o-a-fish. I see.
Why is the trash can in the bench?
Is that trash can movable and it's just glitched in there? No, it's just... Wow, so...
Shit. I like goofy little things like that.
Definitive edition.
Definitive edition, ladies and gentlemen. Alright.
Yeah, same thing with put. Put up, put out, put off, put on, all mean completely different things, and it's all from the same word, put. Would I believe you if you said your name wasn't Chris? I'd believe you, sure. You can be whatever you want to be. You make whatever you say is your name is.
Pay attention now.
A whole new name. Sorry.
It's not a trash can, it's a support beam for the bench.
Some of the security cams are deactivated.
My name is
Some of the key corridors have been blocked, including the one to the parking garage.
I like the reference to Life of Brian.
Luckily, you can reset it manually in a server. But first, you gotta get past those bloody psychos. I used to work with those poor bastards. Jesus Christ. Rebuilding it isn't difficult, but it does take some time. Follow the on-screen instructions and there shouldn't be a problem. Watch your back, though. Who knows who?
Not only do they mean different things, same can mean different things in different contexts. Yeah. Do you get a little giggle when I say the name Bigstickus?
It's the way he says it, though. Bigus.
Yes. The fact that dust means to remove particles from an object and also cover something with small particles of dust is wild. Same thing for overlook. Ah, yes, I was overlooking this beautiful scenery, but I overlooked my paperwork. It means you looked at it and then you also didn't look at it. Yeah, context. Those are I think homophones, homographs. There's probably a specific name for that specific kind of a specific type of word that means it's the opposite of itself, but there's a couple of them. Many non-native speakers drop up, out, off in their speech, not considering them important parts of the saying. Yeah, I understand that. It's kind of if they drop it off, your brain kind of fills in what they're saying, kind of figure out what kind of clues what they're saying. It is not the most important part of the sentence. Like, you can go without it, and people can figure out from context clues. Like, I'm going to pick that car, or I'm going to pick that can.
Those are some sturdy computadors.
You're like, oh, pick up the can. Got it. Yes, these are old 1980s computers that are for some reason running Windows 11.
Molotov blueprint.
Molotov.
Molotov.
In modern times, you'd say looking over. I don't know if I'd say that. No. It's also probably regional.
Shifting around on my leg. What?
Sometimes you mix up witch and witch, thought, tough, taught, and taught. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you broke his neck. Oh, his face is missing. Oh, gross.
Headshot.
Yeah. The fact that through, though, thought, and though all look like the same word is like the most trickiest thing. It's ridiculous how similar those words are. Which is why when, for the longest time on the channel, whenever I subtitled the word through, I always spelled it the simple way, THRU, which is technically unofficial, and a lot of people are like, that's incorrect English. Like, you get marked down in school if you did that, but like,
right.
Can we just all agree to spell through that way and not make it look like every other word that looks like that? Like, come on.
Got it.
There you go.
Back to the security room.
English is a descriptive language, which means, or not, it's not a prescriptivist language. You can't make changes. Changes just happen naturally. But I wish it could prescribe some changes, because there are some changes I would like to make.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, A Spartan. Through, and through. Exactly. Someone who is traumatized by spelling bees. Your biggest peeve is silent, repeated letters like vacuum. Yeah, when you realize it's... The thing is, there are some words you have to pronounce differently in your head than how you say them, and like you think, oh, vacuum. That's spelled vacuum.
And a large part of the system is up and running again. I'm just worried about the power in the parking lot.
All right.
They spell it like that on road signs? Yeah, because no one's got time to read all these other unnecessary silent letters. Come on now. It should be the spelling. We should all agree on it. I know English is kind of a mess, and to fix it would be really difficult, but we can make some common sense corrections. That's kind of also why, you know, when my brain is like, when I said it earlier, when someone says something along the lines of, oh yeah, he might have went to the store, and my brain's like, you mean might have gone to the store? I'm thinking in my brain, no, we don't need to make a distinction between those two different kinds of conjugations. You know, for most other verbs, the past tense and the perfect tense are the exact same. I know there are some anomalies, but we can just pretend that if we let this go on long enough, then gone will be gone, and we'll all just use went. And there's another trash can that's a load-bearing trash can in the bench.
In the middle of it that time. I was just staring at it the whole time going,
So when you see one of them, you say, all right, that's an innocent mistake, but I'm beginning to believe that this definitive edition is a bit buggy.
There's nothing definitive about this edition. Ah!
A Spartan says, fuck Q, literally over half the word is useless. Yeah. Here's the thing. The pronoun I is spelled I, and the pronoun you is spelled Y-O-U. Why can't we just spell you with a U? Like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, that's modern slang. You can't spell you with a U. What are you, like a TikToker or something? But like, maybe they're just doing the smart thing. We've all just been doing the dumb thing for a long time. And, you know, if we replace you with the letter U, it makes more sense.
Ride round, baby, ride round, down to the ground, down to the ground.
We're going down tonight and burnt to the ground. Will this ramp be uploaded to YouTube? Sure, we'll upload some of the stuff to YouTube. Favorite weapon? Is that one of them? Making them go kaboom?
Making them go kaboom is fun, but I love the katana. The katana will forever be my favorite.
Yes. So many English rules are essentially because it's always been that way. Well, we've kind of adapted a standardized...
We got a giant car!
I'm such a bad driver!
My insurance rates are going up.
I heard the crash.
I heard it too. It's kind of a good thing that English rules are standardized, though, because, like, if you try and read something that was written in, like, the 14th century, it's still English, but all the words are spelled, like, so weirdly, like, it's English, but you have to, like, pause and try and figure out what each word is supposed to be, like, THROUUGIHII. Oh, that's through. You just spell it with, like, 18 extra letters. Got it. So I'm glad it is standardized. Oh, crash?
It crashed.
Oh, the game crashed.
It crashed.
Oh, when was the last time you saved?
It's an autosave, so it's
Woo!
fine.
Didn't lose so much progress, yay! Do I need to hit a button to reset the PlayStation? Oh, it's doing it itself.
Suggested actions. Yeah.
Report problem. What are you gonna do, patch it? Yeah, it's fine.
Do not report.
Game crash, what is this, New Vegas? It happens.
It does happen.
Can we change Redded to Redded? Probably not. No, that one's too complex.
I ran over too many zombies and crashed. Crashed when the helicopter crashed. Ah, yes.
What would we make the past tense of read, though? Like, if you leave it as read as it is, it's spelled the exact same way as read. If you change it to red, R-E-D, then it's confused with the color. R-E-D-D? With how you spell red? I don't know. Readed might have to be it. Yeah, I don't know. But no one says readed, so it can't be that.
Pardon me.
Yes. Irish has the most idiosyncratic spelling you have ever seen, Fancy Panzer? I don't know. I've never seen it before. You spell it R-E-E-D, like the reed. Road.
Bless you. Oh no, I didn't sneeze.
She yawned.
I yawned.
In a cute way.
Pardon me.
I guess you could spell it red with an H, like R-H-E-D, but even that's like, I don't know. There's no good answer. So that's the thing for a lot of English. If you try to fix things, if you try to fix everything, a lot of things just like there's no good answer for how to fix it. But there are some simple things that we can agree on can be corrected, like the word through. We'll spell through T-H-R-U and it'll be good, okay? Cool.
The music is ramping up.
And the past tense of drank can the past tense of drink can be drank, and also the perfect tense can also be drank. Like you might have drank it. We don't have to worry about drunk. You might have drunk it, drank it, drink. No, it's just drank. It's just drank. You might have drank it. Make it road and turn the stain into... Jeez. It's important to remember that this stuff is remnants from so long ago civilization as we know it didn't exist. Yeah, we're trying to nitpick over how English is spelled, but back then they were worried about the Black Plague, so like, we've got it easy.
We got a giant car.
Remember that old meme about gradual simplification of English and it turned into German? Yeah, I remember that, yep. Squoze is the past tense of squeeze. No! Drank driving.
I love all these suggestions.
Verbal consistency or not getting mauled by a bear. Tough choice.
Good job. I didn't want to say so, but I was afraid it might not be there.
Broken birds.
We heard somebody on the radio talking about a chopper going down. From what they said, the crash site's pretty close by. Maybe you can check it out.
Definitely need a comforting and
Look for
laughter-filled
survivors
stream
first,
after a
and then
pretty
see if
rough
there's
and
anything in
bad
the
day
wreckage
for
site.
Ah, sorry to hear that,
I'm
Ramble
sorry
Rob.
your day was rough. I'm sorry.
Thanks. I'm happy you can be here. Thank you for the 41-month sub. I'm glad we could try and brighten your day by nitpicking about language.
Can I just need to use the restroom.
Oh, you need to get the cat off your lap then.
Yeah, I need Jojo off of me briefly.
Should I go get some treats for him and try to lure him? It's probably not going to be enough because JoJo's not food driven.
Yeah, he's not as food driven as P is, so.
All right. Well, if you need to use the bathroom, I'll get the cat off you.
Yeah, yeah.
I will try to transfer the cat to my lap.
Here. I'm sorry, Jojo. You got him?
Nope.
Got him?
Nope, I don't, but I got him.
Yeah,
All right.
right back.
Yeah. For all we complain about English, the fact that there's no no governing body over English means that we can all just kind of do whatever we want. We kind of simplify it whenever we feel like it's too complex, and it's gradual over time. Like again, the oldest video on the channel, is like a language video where I talk about how things like the past tense of melt used to be molten. Ah, yes, he might. The candle has molten, and it's like we just simplified it to melted. We did that with so many words too. The past tense of cleave was clove or cloved or something like that. Now it's just cleaved because like we can't be bothered to learn it. And it's happening with a lot of other words too. Like I mentioned it before, but go, went, gone are the three conjugations for go, and you know, gone is going. It's just mighta went, mighta went, mighta ran.
Pardon me.
You got a screamer over here.
I'm yawning. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to be that loud.
Yes.
I'm back.
Fancy Panther says cloven. Yes, have you never heard of a cloven-hooved animal? It's an animal that's got two toes because it looks their foot has been cleaved.
Indeed.
That's why they're called
Like a
cloven-hooved
camel?
animals.
Like a camel.
Like a camel. Yes, a cloven-hooved animal like a camel.
Good. Good.
Good.
Good, good. Your yawns are adorable. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Cleft in twain.
Much.
That's also where the word cleft palate came from, because cleft was also a past tense of cleave. And it looked like your lip had been cleaved, so they called it a cleft palate, but no one says cleft anymore. Language is the only thing in the last 1,000 years or so that has almost evolved. Yeah, I spent a lot of time studying English, like, in a weird way. Like, I would try to, like, write down rules. Like, if I could prescribe English, how would I correct the flaws? And be like, yeah, I would get rid of this letter. Like, C is unnecessary, replace it with the S's and the K's and stuff like that. If the C makes a K sound, it gets replaced with a K. Things like that.
You know what you do. You're prescribing this. What you should prescribe is more cowbell.
Gotta have more cowbell.
I got a fever. The only prescription is more cowbell.
Also, the word prescribe will be changed so it actually is spelled P-E-R, like the way everyone accidentally spells
Yeah.
it. It's now spelled prescribed,
Exact. Pardon me.
because no one says prescribed.
Exact. Running downstairs.
What's in here?
Running over there.
I'm running. I'm running over here.
Oh no, why you do that to me?
Oh my god.
What? Oh, that's a bug. I keep forgetting about.
Oh my god, a bug in my face!
Like literally, like every time you pass by this area, she says, "Oh my god."
Oh my god. You hate how goon has gone from mafioso to the weird. Oh yeah, the word gooning has taken on a different term. Yeah.
What does it mean?
Well, modernly, when people say they're gooning, it means they're like sexually obsessing over something. Like,
Really?
yeah, like
Huh.
This is my gooning room. It's where I look at porn and jerk off because it's my gooning room. It's kind of like the modern. Yeah, it's kind of gross. But we didn't need another word for doing that. We already got like 18,000 euphemisms. But, you know, every generation comes up with its new word for doing it.
Doing the gross.
Jerking off, rubbing one out, gooning.
Doing the gross.
Having a wank. Sneezing.
Pardon me.
Having a sneezy worm. Gazoon time. Spanking the chicken.
Pardon me.
Making chicken jerky.
Distributing some free literature.
Choking the Smurf. The 5-finger shuffle. Having a tryst with Miss Michigan. Because, you know, shaped like a hand. Choking the chicken. That's true. We're doing so many things to the chicken, but choking it is the correct one.
Oh, God.
Make the banana cry.
Oh, my gosh.
Making the snake sneeze. Yeah. Kirby spit in my eye. So yeah, we didn't need another word to do that, but gooning is now what that means. Arr, my face, my beautiful face. Stay back, back, I say it. Can you believe we lost the word thou and its conjugations? Thou doth not believe it. Doth thou not? Everybody stop talking about masturbating. Lady Anne is too pure for this.
Oh, gosh.
The old pelvic sneeze. Yeah. God bless Salmonella.
What?
Salmonella is a YouTuber who makes funny videos.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about actual salmonella. I was just like, what's wrong with you?
Do you consider Frankenstein's monster to be a zombie?
Here, I have extra ammo. You need it.
Yeah.
It's the least I can do for what
Technically.
I mean, he's undead. I don't know about a zombie, though, because in the original book, he pretty much speaks, like, very beautifully, actually.
Yeah, because zombies are undead, but Frankenstein's monster is alive. It's alive, I tell you.
It's a flesh golem. Actually, that's a perfect descriptor.
Save me, bodyguard, whose name I never learned. Yes, I remember that, Master Chief. A fun one. You're personally upset we stopped spelling shop like shape. Like ye olde shape.
Ye olde shape.
No one's stopping you. You can spell it however you want. Except, I guess maybe English teachers are stopping you.
A naughty hole. Sorry.
A naughty hole? Really? We call those glory holes, but a naughty hole is a fun way to describe them too.
Let's see.
It's not ye, it's thee. That's not why, that's the word. Ah, I see Avon has also studied too much English. Yes.
The meat portal? Oh no.
Thorn. If you're at the point where you've studied English to the point where you know about extinct English letters like thorn, you know too much English. It's time to start learning a different language. You've already mastered English as far as it needs to be mastered.
That is fair.
I learned way too much English.
I had to take speech classes when I was a kid.
Oh yeah? For what?
Yeah, I was very slow to learn speech. And my mom always got me like speech classes and stuff like that.
I see. Do you think they helped?
I should hope so, you know. I don't know.
Well, you seem to be pretty good at talking your mind and being eloquent, and you don't have like a speech impediment or anything. So I'd say it's.
Well, thank you. I appreciate.
I'm not
that.
sure if the classes helped or if they were unnecessary, but I'm glad you can speak your mind.
Yeah. Anne is good at speeching. Well, thank you, Aiden. I appreciate it. You talk with a weird accent because you have a speech impediment, so people don't know where your accent is from. It's fun to make people guess. Ah, very fun.
Yeah, why is speak spelled with EA, but speech is spelled with EE? It's kind of annoying.
That is a good question.
Little minor annoyances like that bug me a little bit.
You know, the word beach has a B-E-A, but when you're talking about the nut, the beech nut, it's B-E-E.
That's weird.
Isn't that weird?
It is odd.
I found it interesting.
It is, yeah. The thing about I've actually sat down and tried to like correct English before, and it's like, if I were in charge of the English language, here's what I'd do to fix things. But the thing is, there's no correct answer. It's all personal preference. Like, for example, like the word chocolate, it's spelled chocolate, but we pronounce it chocolate. So do I simplify the spelling to be like C-H-O-L-I-T, chocolate?
Yeah.
But if you're trying to learn Spanish, it's spelled the exact same way. Like, chocolate is spelled chocolate.
Yeah.
So, like, it's actually fine if you're focusing on the written language. It's just English has weird pronunciation sometimes. You were born in Maryland. You're just part crab and talk funny.
You were born in Maryland? Oh, wow. I grew up in Maryland, actually.
Beech is a tree. No, birch is a tree.
Yeah.
Did you say chocolate like SpongeBob episode? Chocolate! You hate how there are 3 different ways to say to. I'm going to the store to get 2 different things.
Yeah.
And I'll bring a friend too.
Maryland's a nice place, but screw the laws there and every single driver. I mean, they're not as bad. To be honest, they're not as bad as New York driving, to be perfectly honest. New York driving's pretty insane. Which laws specifically are you talking about, aside from, like, driving and stuff?
Speaking of the number 2 being obnoxious, the number 1 is spelled O-N-E. So, like, it's pronounced 1, but it doesn't look like it'd be pronounced that way. So if you try to correct it, you're like, how do we spell it? But, like, only is, like, onely. It's like, they're already kind of tied, even if the pronunciation is all messed up. And is too sweet for this world. You gotta keep her safe. Absolutely, Long Wolf.
Thank
Absolutely.
you. That's so sweet. Everybody's so kind.
Mm-hmm.
You moved out when you were 2. Still live somewhat close. Oh, okay.
Mecha Deathclaw says, I was born in Maryland as well. I love our very busy flag. Yes.
That flag is a lot of fun. Thing is, I was born in New York, but we moved when I was like 3 turning 4. And then I grew up in Maryland. Because, it was for my dad's job, basically. So.
Yeah. Etymology is fun. I also like studying ants. Spartan does not much care for the flag. Flag is cringe. Virginia flag has a little hanging out. Oh, yeah. The titty on the lady on the flag. Yeah, that's true.
You mean the fun balloons?
Yes, on the Virginia flag, there's a fun balloon hanging out.
The double doorbells?
Well, it's a single doorbell.
No, it's the double doorbells.
But only one of them is hanging out, so it's a single doorbell.
I'm just gonna call it
double. Okay. One of the double doorbells is hanging out.
Oh, goodness.
The milker.
The squishy donut.
I bury you.
You were born in New York, Lady Anne, so you didn't get the I'm walking here meme in your DNA?
No, I did not. Since I didn't grow up there, I guess that would make sense, you know.
Mm-hmm. So there were 2 states that changed their flag recently. 2 U.S. states. Oh, you getting out of my lap, Judge? Oh, you're cleaning. Okay. There was, I believe, what was the first one that changed their flag? Was it not Arkansas? Was it Alabama? I think. I can't remember. It was one of those southern states that changed their flag, and then Minnesota changed their flag. Okay. I think both flags were a bit of an upgrade. I wonder if there's going to be any other states that decide to change their flag too, because there's a lot of flags out there that are. Oh, Utah also changed their flag, so 3 states actually. I think. Mississippi, yeah, that's probably it. So it was Mississippi, and then I think Utah, and then Minnesota. Those 3 states changed their flag, and I believe they're all changed for the better. That's all my opinion, of course, but I think they're all changed for the better. I'm curious if there's going to be any other states that change their flag, because there are a couple out there that are still kind of stinkers, but a lot of people are proud of their stinky flag too. So I don't know. Yeah, Mississippi. That's right. Thank you, Curtain Man. Did they add more Mormons to the Utah flag? No. Utah's was one of those flags that just had a seal on it, and they changed it so it was more than just a seal. And by
it was multiple seals.
I don't mean the ARF seal. I mean it was like their state seal.
ARF, I'm a seal. That was very dramatic.
Utah's former state flag. Oh wait, hold on. Did Utah change their flag?
Maybe there's something useful.
Oh yeah, the new beehive flag was signed into law on March 21. But you don't need to retire the former state flag. It's fine. Yeah, so I think if you I think if I show you the flag next to the old flag, you can probably guess which one is which.
I got hurt by the table. Okay. Would Moth and say on Dead Island? Oh, Buzz.
Buzz.
Buzz. Raise the roof. Raise the roof. Yeah, raise the roof.
So.
Oh, wait, you're going. Oh, okay.
Utah is beehive now? Yes. You say blue with a seal on it is literally 70% of U.S. flags. It's like 15% of U.S. state flags. And then like another 10% are white with a seal on it. You want South Park's flag? I remember that from season 1. It's like, if I can show you, you're too busy killing zombies. It's fine.
One sec.
Yeah. Did I see the trailer for the new Naked Gun movie? I did, which means I finally have to go back and watch the previous Naked Gun movies. If they're coming out with a new one, I gotta watch the older ones.
You haven't seen those, right?
I have not.
They're so much fun. You'll like them.
Yeah. What would Moth Ann say on Dead Island?
That's what I just said.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I want buzz.
Buzz. For the past few days, your buddies and you have been talking about must-play games. What games do I consider must-plays?
Must-plays.
You said Red Dead 2 and Halo Reach.
Me?
Oh, Mecha Deathclaw said Red Dead Redemption 2 and Halo Reach. 2 games that I have not played, actually. I mean, I listed my top 25 games of all time on a video, like, last year. But in terms of must-plays, I definitely say Outer Wilds is one of them. Outer Wilds is one of the best video games. One of the best experiences I've played playing a video game. That's, like, right up there. Portal 2, best written game I've ever... Like, even if you don't like... That's how I would define a must-play game. Even if you're not a fan of that genre of game, you should play that game in that genre. So like, and even if you don't like puzzle games, you should play Portal 2. Even if you don't like whatever genre Outer Wilds is. Metroid Brainias, I think they're called. Yeah, Outer Wilds is the best. Is just one of the best. There are a lot of great games out there, but like to be the best, it has to be like, it has to leave an impression on you, I'd say. They're like almost life-changing in a sense, so yeah.
Won't be the same without Leslie Nielsen, I hear that. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I agree, yeah. That was kind of all I had to say. Mass Effect Trilogy is also up there. Like, Mass Effect Trilogy is just amazing.
Right.
And everyone's experience is going to be slightly different because of the different choices you can make and the romances you can have, and then afterward the discussion you can have with the community, talking about who you chose to save or romance or what you decided was the best course of action. It was great.
Cutscene.
Ooh, cutscene. There's a zombie in this cutscene. I mean, a Walking Dead. Stand perfectly still. Their eyesight is based on movement. These are all the playable characters that you're not playing as. Oh my, never mind.
Meet the Suicider.
Oh, you found the new... Okay, they go kaboom.
A new variant.
Post videos like every day. How the hell are you supposed to keep up with all the lore? I'll have to make a lore summary video. Paladin Cardboard says, you didn't like Outer Wilds personally. You found it to be boring as fuck. Well, that's fine.
To each their own.
I would say Outer Wilds is definitely a different kind of game. And it's, you know, not everyone's going to enjoy it. It's not going to be for everyone. But I also didn't like it at first. I didn't hate it, but I also wasn't grabbed by it immediately. I had to give it another chance. You know, give it like, you know, after the third or fourth hour, I started to get into the vibe of it. And honestly, I didn't really understand how to play it until I had beaten it, which is not a good mark of, not a good success story for a game where I couldn't figure out what kind of game it was until it was done. But I still think it's great, and if you can get into the vibe, get into the groove, it's just great. Hey, over here, stop talking about Outer Wilds.
My name is Nikolai. Nico, let's go bowling.
Welcome. I am also voiced by Steve Bloom.
Figures. It wasn't Russian. We need to get out of here, my friends. Soon this place will be swarming with those things. Before we crashed, I saw a bunker by the beach. Once inside, it would be a great place for us to hide.
Best open world RPG. Witcher 3 is one of them.
Unfortunately, it's surrounded by those infected freaks.
Fallout New Vegas.
If you can get us to the bunker, I guarantee I will get you off this goddamn island.
It would have to be Fallout New Vegas, right? Because I have an entire YouTube channel dedicated to it and like eight years worth of videos about it. So like, how could I say anything other than that? Since Anne has never played Mass Effect, you and her should stream it. It's kind of a time investment, though. That series is like 120 hours. I think she just likes to watch videos of the romances on YouTube. That's how she prefers to imbue Mass Effect. To each their own.
We should keep moving.
Is Dead Island one of those zombie media who refuse to use the word zombie? How many are there? Any?
So.
How many? I mean, count how many zombie things actually use the word zombie. How many of them are there? Can you think of any? I don't know.
Not too many, I don't think.
Simpsons? Is he a Dad, you killed the zombie Flanders. He was a zombie. A must-play game needs to be noticeable even beyond its gaming sphere, like one we thought needed to be added was Minecraft. I mean, it definitely is a cultural phenomenon, Minecraft. There's no doubt about it. But, like, would you get anything out of playing Minecraft? Necessarily? Not necessarily, I don't think.
Yeah, Dead Island 2 does use the word zombie. That's true.
Okay. A Disco Elysium playthrough? Yep. Yeah, if you got the time, Disco Elysium is a great game. Not, again, those kind of isometric style top-down games, not going to be for everyone. Hard for me. I haven't beaten that game yet. I wanted to play more of it, but I never finished it. Shaun of the Dead. We're not using the Z word. Yeah.
Spasibo, my friends.
Spasibo.
Here's a little something for your trouble.
Is he Russian? Spasibo.
Indeed. Explosivo.
Maybe there's something in here.
Zoinks! Like zombies. Zoinks zombies.
I like watching people kiss in video games. How scandalous. Wait, who said that?
I did.
Why?
I said, someone said you should play Mass Effect, and I said that's a time commitment, so I'm sure you'd prefer just to watch the cutscenes on YouTube and watch the romances play out and stuff like that.
Oh, well, yeah, probably.
Normally, I would have called my comrades right after the crash to have them pick me up within a few
We're all
hours,
Russians.
My satellite phone was also unfortunately destroyed.
Why is every Russian in a video game named Nikolai?
Into the city. Find my restaurant, Cafe Kiev, and tell Sergei there to give you a satellite phone. Bring it to me, and we will be off this piece of shit island in no time. Interested?
Yes.
Good, good. Give him this ring.
Welcome, Plague Doc. Welcome.
Now go.
Aw, are you asking him to marry you? Giving him this ring.
Nice. Minecraft is a great outlet for creativity. Agreed.
Yeah.
The experience is greatly tailored to different gaming skills. Yeah, I'd say Minecraft is a great game, just like I would say that, for example, Super Mario Odyssey is probably one of the best Mario games. But I don't know, it's hard for me to differentiate between a game I think is like a 10 out of 10, really great, and also and separate that from a must play. There are so many games that I would consider like 10 out of 10 great games, but it's different from a must play game. I know, oh, there he goes, kaboom. I also think that Telltale's The Walking Dead is up there as a must play game, but I know that like it's not a 10 out of 10 game. Like, I fully admit that it's got flaws, it's got problems. But, like, I'd be more willing to consider that a 10 out of... more willing to consider that a must-play game. Just because it left such an impact on me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think the plot of Metal Gear Solid 3 is great. Metal Gear Solid 3 is amazing. Is it a must-play game? Well... the stealth aspect isn't going to be for everyone. It's kind of a, it's not everyone's a fan of stealth games, and you know, it's great as a standalone game, but it is also part of like a series. Common Russian name is also in the Metro video games. Artyom! Yes. Yeah, Nikolai. That's just everywhere. Nikolai, Nikki.
Yeah, in a lot of Let's Plays, I hear like people yelling Artyom, and I don't know why. I was just very confused about the whole thing.
Maybe it's just the Russian equivalent of John.
Maybe it is.
Or the Korean equivalent of Kim. Like, 1 out of every 3 people is the surname Kim. At that point, if everyone is named Kim, then nobody is named Kim.
Pretty much.
Snuck up on you.
Shocked me. But I explode him.
Mm-hmm. It's the equivalent of Jason. Oh.
Jason!
Jason!
The Russian equivalent of John would be Ivan. Yeah, that makes more sense, but I'm talking about being common, the commonplaceness of it. Poke! Oh, you beat me to it.
I unlocked a trophy. Yes, I did.
Oh.
Yes, I did.
Interesting. Oh, drink time.
I have no drink. I have no drink and I must scream.
I also have no drink now because I just drank it. Consume hydration.
Consume Prilosec. Shush.
You hadn't considered taking into consideration the takeaway after the game ends. Thinking of a lot of new options now, like Fable 3 and the Dragon Cancer. Yeah. I'd say a game can be a must-play game if it sticks with you, if it changes the way that you perceive the world. Like if it gives you a new aspect of looking at life, that's definitely a must-play.
Ow! Stop punching me!
Or if it tells an amazing story full of emotion that takes you to different emotional places yourself, that's up there too.
There's an explosive guy.
Ooh. Oh, he didn't explode.
Not yet.
That guy did! In a second. Woo! Nice. Would I consider Chrono Trigger to be a must-play? In terms of Japanese RPGs, if I had to pick a Japanese RPG to be a must-play, I think it would have to be Chrono Trigger, yeah.
Okay.
Because it is great. It bucked a lot of trends.
Champagne? Indeed, champagne.
Bucked a lot of trends, wasn't grindy, told a great story. It was just great overall. Only thing Fable 3 made you think was after beating it, how can I uninstall this faster?
I need champagne.
Champagne.
Give it to me, baby.
She did it.
Sweaty. Okay, baby, we're going to party. Now find me some champagne, and not the cheap shit.
Ooh, champagne. She said the line.
New.
Let her do her line. Ooh, champagne. New. Woo.
Champagne, give it to me, baby.
Ah, yes.
New life.
All right,
we're out of champagne.
Ooh, champagne.
Ooh,
Champagne.
skill upgrade.
Give it to me, baby.
Give it to me, baby. And all the Goyans say I'm pretty fly for a rabbi.
Alrighty. We got her champagne.
What are you doing, lady? Just swim for freedom. Swim. Get out of here. More champagne. Oh, I thought you were going to kick that guy into the ocean like...
There we go.
Oh, no. Now the fish are going to drink zombie blood and get sick.
There are no fish in this part of the water.
Because they drank zombie blood and died from sickness.
No, they did not. There are never any fish in this part of the water.
Well, there's
She could just escape with her built-in flotation devices, aka her fun balloons. Yes, indeed. What?
Breaststroke.
Breaststroke. Breaststroke.
At what point do you come back and she's lying dead on the floor from alcohol poisoning?
Jeez. Lifeguard tower.
Hey. I have not played Red Dead Redemption 2 yet, but I remember Red Dead Redemption 1 and how stellar of an ending it had and how much of a shocker it was. No spoilers, but Red Dead Redemption 1 had a pretty shocker ending, so I can understand why people might say that one, but...
What do we have here?
I haven't played Red Dead Redemption 2 yet.
Every little bit helps us hang on a little longer.
But I didn't do anything. Oh, I got the shock mod! Yay!
Yeah. But we need to turn it into a bloody tank. We need to reinforce it, make it unstoppable. You up for that?
Yes.
Good. There's a workshop not far from the Lighthouse. You'll find what you need there. You know how to weld? Let's just spray the mechanics.
Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of those games that's like, this is like a 10 out of 10 game. Everybody loves it. I should play it too. It'll probably take me 40 hours, so I'll never start.
I think after I do a little modification to some of my weapons, we can end the stream here.
Okay, it's been a fun stream, so go ahead and do some weapon modding.
Yeah.
We'll start winding things down. Thank you all for joining us.
Yeah.
It has actually been a lot of fun hanging out. You know, I wasn't sure I was up for it. You were prodding me, see if I wanted to, probing me, see if I wanted to do some streaming, and I was not feeling it, but I'm glad we ended up streaming, because it's been a lot of fun hanging out with y'all. You've been a lot of fun, everybody. Thank you.
Of course. I got some shock modifications.
Anything for you, Steve Bloom. Is it pronounced Blum? I've always said Bloom, but is it Blum?
Might be. Not really sure.
I don't know. Phone, I have a question. Phone, answer me. Oh, also, I was talking about the state flag for Utah. That's the old state flag.
Oh, okay.
So you can kind of see, like, it's a pretty generic looking flag. There's a big old blue eagle over the blue background. There's a tiny little beehive in the center.
Oh, cute.
And there's like, it's just kind
Why
of like...
isn't it a potato?
That's their new flag.
Oh, that's their... Yeah, it does look like a fun balloon.
The flag?
Fun balloon.
Oh, the beehive looks like a titty. Okay.
Is that reaching? I
Nope.
feel like it might have been reaching.
No, this is reaching, grabs titty.
He actually did not grab my boob, so it's okay. It's okay, ladies and gentlemen. We're keeping it PG.
I'm too busy trying to ask Google, how do you pronounce Steve Bloom's name? How do you pronounce Steve Buscemi's name? That's not what I wanted to know. Come on. That's not helpful. Oh, it's doing an image search. Steve Bloom's name is pronounced Steve Bloom, with the M sounding like the M in cum. Thanks, AI overview. What? M as in cum. What?
My mind's in the gutter right now. It's from all the talk about fun balloons, and it just... I'm sorry. I'm like a 12-year-old. I'm sorry.
Look at it. Steve Bloom's name is pronounced Steve Bloom, with the sounding like the in cum.
Yeah.
What? Would you like to try that again, AI overview? Let me search this a second time.
Now what?
The name Steve Bloom is pronounced as Steve Bloom, with the O in Bloom sounding like the O in moon.
What are these descriptions? What's happening right now? That's what I was wondering, Spartan. Which one?
Here's a more detailed breakdown. Steve is pronounced like Steve, with the short E sound. Like, wait, short E, so Stev? No, it's a long E sound. It's not Stev. And then Bloom is pronounced like the O in moon. You mean like the two O's? All right, I'm guessing it's Steve Bloom.
Stev.
Stev Bloom.
It's Stev.
Is it Stev Bloom?
Is it Stev Bloom?
Is it Stev?
Oh, goodness.
Is there like a not AI overview that'll help me out here? How do you pronounce Bloom's last name? It doesn't, it's just, how do you pronounce the word Bloom? Bloom, okay.
Okay.
I'll look, oh, Reddit thread, maybe this will help me out. It's pronounced Bloom. There are videos where you can hear Steve Bloom pronounce his last name. Okay. Okay.
Good stream, everybody.
It's pronounced Stev Blum, with the M sounding like the M in semen. What?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, AI overview, you suck. AI, what an awful thing. Maybe one day it won't be, but it is right now.
Thank you for joining us on this stream, ladies.
Oh,
and
and sorry, Space Instructor, you joined us just as we're winding things down. Looks like a new game. Yeah, we were playing Dead Island, which is one of Anne's favorite PlayStation 4 games.
Yeah. Well, PlayStation 3 technically.
Yes. Ported to PlayStation 4.
Yes.
Thank you, Steph Blum. Why? What a wild finish! Finish, because we were talking about finish earlier. Oh wait, no, we were talking about Polish earlier, not Finnish.
Okay then.
Okay.
Thank you everybody for joining us on this lovely stream.
It has been delightful. Thank you all for keeping us company and hanging out with us. This has been a lot of fun.
It was that type of a joke, by the way. Says Mecha definitely.
Oh, because it was a happy ending. Steven joke. All right. I guess we'll just wind things down right now. Again, thank you all for joining us. It has been fun.
It has been fun.
We'll probably play a bit more of this game. We'll see if we can't eventually get to the ending, but there's no rush, you know. We're just here to have a good time and hanging out and, you know, just hang out and have fun and
absolutely
talk about Utah's state flag and how English is weird, and then Steve Bloom's name is apparently Stev Bloom. Good night, Ann, Mike, and Steve Blum.
Steve Blum.
Oh, Steve Blum.
Steve